Good morning. Hope you're well. Actually, it's not morning. It's 12:34. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, how cool is that? No, okay. So earlier today, I uploaded my first vlog in about 5 years, and it felt really good to finally to do that. I know it's just a small thing, like uploading a simple 10-minute video, but for me this was a huge thing, and it's probably been over a year since I completed an edit, and it's nice to have that discipline again of a vlog to finish something. It's easy to fall into a kind of trap of everything being perfect, but you can't do that, and if you sit around trying to make everything perfect, nothing ever gets finished, and I'm totally guilty of that. This box here, ignore my late lunch, this box here has just terabytes of footage that I never edited because I've been a perfectionist. Hopefully I'll be able to sort of grow as a filmmaker with this channel to learn to finish stuff, because it is very, very hard. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that I only made one vlog, but I've already learnt a lot from that. First of all, I can really appreciate these other vloggers who are able to cut back to things that have happened previously, and it's very important to stay organised. I'm glad to say that I have a nice sort of archive of all of my footage from the last few years that I can kind of chop back to, but you know, that's very important. Another thing I need to work on is cutting away to more things rather than just my face talking to a camera. I want to be able to show you the things that I'm seeing as well. I feel like I blinked and it suddenly went from me running around with a camera at school to films with 10 crew, and then films with 20 crew, and then 30 crew, and then you get to the point where there's 300 crew, and it's all a little bit crazy. And the point I'm trying to make is that I've missed just grabbing a camera and shooting something, and being able to tell a story quickly and then edit it and just be creative. I like that I can't predict what's going to happen, and that's exciting. It's a shame he's disappeared, as I literally just pulled out the camera, but there is a dog in that flat that I swear just watches me, when I come out of the shower, and maybe that's a bit creepy. Perhaps in a vlog in the future I'll be able to catch him out for being the creeper that he is. Damn, it is a really nice day today, so maybe we should go for a walk. Quite nice to be out here in the park, time-lapsing. London parks are quite busy, so there's always going to be people walking past wondering what the hell I'm doing, but I guess they probably just think, stupid tourist, doesn't matter. One thing that I think will be really good about vlogging is that it kind of teaches you to be a little less self-conscious, and to some extent it teaches you to not care what other people think, kind of. I mean, you always want to be respectful, of course. This sky behind me is so beautiful tonight. It's really awesome to be witnessing this, and probably a good thing that I'm vlogging, because it convinced me to get off my bum and leave the house rather than sitting on the computer all day, which is great. Bit of a pain that there's all these flies above me. Makes me feel like I smell a little bit, but I promise I don't. But yeah. Oh, I think it's time for another time lapse. So there's something I've been wanting to show in this vlog for like an hour now, but I keep getting distracted by doing time lapses and stuff, so it's a bit darker now. But I wanted to show you this. About a year and a half ago, I lived in this house here behind me. You see, 2015 was both a really good year and a really bad year for me for a number of reasons. First of all, I finished uni that year, and that was quite a difficult final few months. I felt a lot of pressure to get everything finished, and moving out of the house that I shared with my best friends was really difficult. And of course I still see them today. We're still really good friends, but overall, it was hard to say goodbye. And from there I moved back home to my mum's house, where I had spent a few weeks learning to drive, which sadly turned into a few months because I just was really struggling with the tests. I failed 3 times to get my driving license, which was really just demoralizing and embarrassing at 21 when all of my friends had been driving for ages. Anyway, and then a whole other bunch of things happened for me that year, it didn't work out with a girl that I really liked. But to top it off, one of the most frustrating parts of 2015 was the fact that this house here, right behind me, had a fire in it. At the time of the fire, I was away in Manchester filming a small darts event, and I got a call to say that there had been a builder on the roof who had been gluing tiles. He went away on his lunch break, and like a complete idiot, he left his tools on the roof, which then caught fire to the roof, and it collapsed into my room onto my desk. I then had to spend a week or 2 clearing out all of my things, washing all of my clothes, which stank of smoke, and it was just an absolute nightmare. Now, I do just want to be clear, I am extremely lucky that, first of all, no one was hurt in the fire, and it was stopped early. So the only thing that really got damaged was my desk and the things in my room from smoke, and the fire brigade taking an axe to the wall in case the fire was behind the wall, if you get me. So 2015 ended with me putting all of my things in the car and moving back home with Mum for Christmas, and just ready for 2016. That year, of course, was very challenging, and I found it very difficult at times, but there were also a lot of highlights. For example, I got a scholarship with Warner Brothers that year, which opened me up to a new side of the film industry which I'd never been a part of. And I finally got a huge career break, which was my work placement on The Conjuring 2, which was absolutely amazing to be a part of. And I'm really grateful for that opportunity because it gave me my start in the industry that I needed. I'm walking through a graveyard right now, and it's a little bit too dark to film in, so I better continue this at home. Seeing that house today, and whenever I go past it, I don't particularly feel sad or upset or anything. It's first of all, it's not that big of a deal because it was just a house and it was a small fire, and like I said, it could have been far worse. But on nights like tonight, it serves as a small reminder of everything I went through that year, and how it was a tough and challenging year, but ultimately I'm kind of proud of where I am today. I'm proud of who I am, and I'm excited. Above everything else, I'm more excited for what's next in my life. I still see my friends from uni. I am a confident driver now. I've done 20,000 miles on my car, and I'm so proud of that. I now have Natalie, and she's incredible. I have a new flat, and it's not on fire at the moment. Touch wood. And ultimately knowing that it's never going to be a case of you just finish uni and everything's amazing afterward. Life has its ups and downs. But anyway, I had a really good evening just walking around making some time lapses, and that was so much fun. And I'm really looking forward to waking up tomorrow and editing this. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.